Good morning all. We're here on the iPhone 6, and if you can't tell by the Phoenix down and the bombastic music, we are totally playing a Final Fantasy game. This is perhaps the sexiest Final Fantasy game I have yet encountered, though admittedly I haven't played a lot of them. This is Final Fantasy Mobius on iOS, and despite having played about let's say 20 minutes. I'm still deep in tutorial, which is these blue messages. I still don't understand what's happening. There's a lot of menus, a lot of symbols, a lot of numbers because it's a Final Fantasy game. My current job is an onion knight, which is, I'm sure that means something to Final Fantasy fans. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck skill seed is. I'm just gonna hit whatever you tell me to, game. Right, so it's got the job system in it, in case you're wondering. So yeah, this is where we were near the beginning. I woke up on a beach, surrounded by a lot of other dudes in less clothing than this guy, which is my dreamy anime boyfriend. And we got told by a sky guard who basically spunked all over us that we've got to go to some place because we're blanks. It's Final Fantasy. It's incomprehensible, as well as these. My God, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, I can read the big names. Well, I can read it all, but the picture isn't really. I think these are. Let's just go advance, yeah. Right, so there's a card system in which I think that feeds into the jobs, or maybe it's the abilities you can use in battle. And you can rent other players' cards, and there's another topless dude right there. He's on his knees and now he's vanished. So this is basically what the battle is you walk between these screens. In Final Fantasy style battles. It's now battling for me. But frankly, the actual battle itself is just a lot of... You attack by tapping on the screen. There's that orb bar at the top. We see here we have 2 fire orbs, 1 ice, and I think the other 3 are earth. And they determine when you can use abilities. Basically, you will get orbs by attacking certain enemies. So as you saw there, we just got another fire, another 2 earth. So now I have enough earth that I can use my earth sword ability.
Say goodbye.
Which obviously does massive damage and uses up those orbs. But it's way easier, I'm finding, just to tap like a motherfucker.
Time to die.
But I'm sure that'll change in the very near future. Dust Ripper. I don't. This is. See, I really wanted to play this game and have done for a while because it's got the sexiest dude protagonist in any Final Fantasy game, as far as I'm concerned. So sexy that they had to put more clothing on him after announcing it. But just I couldn't bring myself to read that even if I wanted to. How do I get out of this? There we go. There's just so much going on. Immediately. But we've got the sweet chest opening animation. We get a glimpse at his tattooed back. Which is, for me, more of a prize than what's in the box.
Your metal is constantly being tested.
So we're all potential warriors of light in training.
Yes, that's the conclusion I came to. Very logical.
Fire in the belly.
Alright. So I'm a neophyte ranger. Sounds a bit more sexy than an onion knight. Oh, wait a minute. We can be a thrusting apprentice mage. Job change. god, this is... We'll be the thrusting mage. Can I put any, Oh, wow. That's a look. So let's, I'm just gonna click whatever's flashing, because... Well... Yeah, sure. Okay, the yellow ones are the ones I've got. Let's go for that one, because that's a different colour. What? Okay, we can't use that one. I think we've already got the Dust Mage. Have we? No, okay. If you say it's okay, game, we'll say it's okay. Alrighty, so that was a really short battle. The areas before have been a bit longer. And man, as you can see, this game looks real good for an iOS game. And like I said, it's running pretty well. I'm on an iPhone 6. And they're introducing yet more mechanics, because dear God. Okay. Let's see if we can fill my ultimate gauge. Well, that was sprucing. So yeah, if it doesn't tell me exactly what to do, I'm just going to tap until something flashing appears on screen. So this guy has a break gauge, so we need to work that down. I don't remember if the break gauge decreases more under normal attacks or elemental attacks. But hey, we got through it okay.
I mustn't, but I hear the world. Real sounds. Painfully real. Rustling leaves, running water. Pleasant sounds. It feels like home.
Oh my god.
Not that I remember anything about home.
Of course not. So it's a Final Fantasy game. Feels pretty authentic to my untuned eye. Now that's some music I can get behind. I don't need like a booming orchestral soundtrack when I'm flicking through menus I can't read. It will not fill a Windfang.
What a relief. I know this place. Or not. I guess this could be anywhere.
See, I do know this place
great.
because this
Time
was
to fight.
the area that basically just panned around the screen when the game was downloading. So, like, this guy is just the hottest protagonist I've played as. And it upsets me that they put more clothing on him. I would be lying if I told you it was anything else. Got some tutorial. They're still teaching me things! I probably just blew my audio out. Aha, well, at some point they had to teach me how I'm going to spend money. Hopefully this isn't going to flash my email address and card details all over the screen. What the what am I even looking at? Veilful. Cool. Great. What does it do? Great. Oh. See, I love really complex games. I love games where you have to really work at understanding them. And I have the same feeling with like Final Fantasy 13, which I played about 15 hours of. This isn't fun. Being told to click on things that I can't actually reach with my thumb. And expected to read these paragraphs of text just isn't like... I feel like other games have gotten past this way of introducing concepts. And this isn't effective because I'm not actually reading any of it. Whoop, I probably should have turned notifications off. Now I have to remember to block that one out. Okay. Login bonus. Have I ran into another random... Oh, dude, another clone? What is this? I just want to kill Onion Knights. Dust Demons, whatever they're called. Fucking get off. Go away. Alright. Let's see if we can find this fire boss. We'll take that lady, that Valkyrie, with us. Because she's got ice, and obviously ice is better against a fire boss. Because I've played games before. I just love that my character's the only one wearing clothing, and all the other dudes just aren't. Right, so there doesn't seem to be any time limit or anything to these battles. They're basically turn-based. I know they have an active battle system. They have a phrase for it, but I don't remember. But we can go in this target view and select what we're attacking. But these are all the same, so let's get bashing with my stick. Who needs special abilities and an ice dragon when you've got abs like mine and this flashy stick? Yeah, so if I use ice on ice, it's obviously less effective than if I were to use fire on ice. And that's true of all the elemental damages. They're less effective against their own. And I think the other pairing is wind and earth. And now all I'm getting is wind, and I don't have any wind abilities. So this is obviously where either the deck building comes in important. You want to get a decent wind ability, because now I'm just sitting on all these orbs that I can't spend. So I'm just kind of keep lashing until I can use my fire ability on my ice. I still don't know what these elemental drive things are. I probably didn't need to resist wind. So my health is going down at a rapid rate. I bet this is the fire boss. And there we go. Took him out with a nice ice blast. My rank just keeps going down and down. And it's not surprising. So let's see what we earned another Dust Warrior, or was it a Dust Ripper we got before? How do I? Nope. So yeah, I hear this game has been really successful in Japan. Of course, that's by way of the publisher, so who actually knows? And I don't know, you know, I was certainly more interested in it because it looks graphically impressive. Oh, fucking you.
Go on, save it.
Go on, kill it.
You heard the law of this place. None pay heed to those without the will to
He's my
fight,
hot knight,
which
Daddy.
means that none here will bother to save that helpless Moogle.
Help! Dying! Kapow!
Oh, just let it.
I am Garland, and my purpose is to temper any blank who shows promise as he walks the path you walk.
Told you he's my daddy.
I
Gotta put me
sense
over his
there is
knee and
something
temper me.
Great in you, but to survive, Vox, watchful as ever.
Such dying!
Look at the poor thing. Those desperate little eyes. Did you know all Moogles share a common mind? Save one, and all will owe you a life debt. A rare chance. Best not let it slip away.
Let's go get ourselves a Wookiee life debt. I was going to end it after that boss, but I want to see if we have any more amazing cutscenes. That's what I'm here for. So... is that where we're going? No, I've been there. Or do I have to just do that again? Is that how that works? Let's claim all, because it's probably good to have it. And before we go back in there, I'm going to see if I can swatch out one of these redundant abilities for something windish. And... ah, so it's one of those games then when they give you nice pictures of all the characters you like from the old games. And people still liked Final Fantasy. Right, so let's run this again and see if we can find ourselves a Moogle. Oh god damn it. Okay, let's get tapping. See, I can see this game getting really hard. You know, that boss fight only took me a while because I was dumb and didn't build my deck in a good way. But I don't know that I would want to play a game of this where it's like really tricky and I have to actually like, you know, work out my abilities because it's on a mobile phone. And you're new. Oh, so that last guy I killed must have just been like an underling. And he's fire. Oh my god, did I unequip all my eyes? No, there's one at the top still. So I just pointlessly healed myself. It's good to know what that ability does though. I'm just going to throw abilities at him until temperature rising. Well, let me cool you. I tried to do that in my snarky anime voice and totally failed. And that wasn't so bad. I'm not even going to bother hitting him with a flame sword again. But I might try using my weird KK slider. Let's use my ultimate. It's probably good.
Just for you.
And there we go. Took that dragon down like he was nothing.
Thank you, Kapow! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm Mog the Moogle, and I owe you a life debt, Master.
Like,
so there's no getting
do
rid of me
Final
now.
Fantasy
Kapow!
fans
I'm
like
not pulling
Moogles?
your word till
Like, I get why
say
you'd like a
just like
chocobo
you
because
say
they're quiet and they're
Kapow.
cute. These things are fucking wretched.
Follow me, Kapow.
And they're the most irritating thing.
Whoa.
So come on, we're off to Warhaven.
This is fucking
Yeah,
like
it's
floating
like
teddy bear
us.
talking to me about going to a place called Warhaven. Like, literally a heaven where you wage a war. Jesus. I would love to talk to like an actual legitimate Final Fantasy fan and be like, is this shit what you're here for? Is this screen what turns you on at night? No, I don't want to follow this player. So I have actually played Final Fantasy... oh, it was a school one. with like the 12 kids. Type Zero on the PS4. Played that one and actually really liked it. Not that I understood most of what was happening. And I intend to pick up Final Fantasy 15 because it's a road trip with a lot of hot anime guys. So why wouldn't I? But yeah, let's see if we can get a bit more of this map. So I think this place is called Palamecia? Palamecia or something? I'm not sure. But I think we know what the structure of this game looks like. Moving from spot to spot, you know. There's obviously an item component. I don't know how important they are. We now know that the cards are super important because they determine your abilities. Job system determines how cool you look, I guess. There's fusions. As if we were playing Persona or something. There probably aren't any social links. And yeah, I think the chapters are coming maybe in a piecemeal fashion. I think I read something in the game description that made it sound as if, you know, this is only the first chapter that's in the game so far. But I can't say that for certain. So yeah, that's Final Fantasy Mobius. It's confusing as hell, it's pretty anime as hell, and it's got Moogles in it, so what more do you want? And you know, if you have a feeling on Moogles, like a really passionate argument about why Moogles are legitimate things that should be in this game, why not let me know in the comments? And, you know, if you feel like it, like and subscribe. It always helps. And that's it for me. That's GameDropZone.com. See you again.